And over to Beccles now. Queen Elizabeth first hands over the charter of the Corporation of Beccles to John Barrs Portreeve. Seen quite a few shutdown pubs on the way in, so first of quite a few. This is a Nightingale Court, or however it was, 1930 that was made. Yeah, so this is into Beccles, and as you can see it's got quite a lot of independent businesses. Just while I'm waiting, so the food festival and the high street, obviously just down there, just waiting to go across. This is a local Wetherspoons King's Head Hotel. It's all to do with Henry VIII. So on the right hand side you got a bank, well what was a bank, that's shut down now. But it's still got a nice old architecture with it. This is into the town centre. Weather's getting grim again.
It's like a lesson on show, really.
It crisps up the skin.
It does, yeah. It crisps up the skin. And the other thing it does, when you put it in a hot pan, if you've got the pan at the right temperature,
Yep.
I'll put you some oil in there then. You're going to cook one off for now, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not going to slit this like the other.
And this is the Gray's Cafe Bar Grill. Or the White Horse, not too sure now.
No, I'm trying to plead to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. No, the night's magic seems to whisper.
This building's from 1538.
So I guess I'll remain the same.
You got Punch and Judy on, I think, in here.
There we go. Are you ready? We call him Isaiah, with one eye as higher than the other. Now you hold the baby. Now I'm off to pop some chips.
So, just heading all the way up to the top of the bell tower. I was reading the other day, these staircases were made this way for when people are attacking, because you can't really get your right arm around there to fight back, whereas the person up the top, if they're right-handed, could swing round and down. So here's the bells. Probably about 4 foot in length. Probably made in Loughborough. Oh, it is, yeah, made in Loughborough. Been a long day wiping it down in between.
That's a bit hazy today, but on a good day you can see a good 10 mile on the horizon either way, you know.
Yeah, which way's north?
North will be, hang on, east.
East, so north.
Okay.
Oh, sorry,
North.
yeah.
North was that way.
So looking south at a minute.
Yeah, you're looking down towards Ipswich way, really.
Right.
That way you'd be like, that's all the coastline along there, South Wold,
Oh, yeah.
England, Lowestoft over there.
Spot on.
Yeah, right down over that way.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera's picking up, it's absolutely shocking it down up here. So, watch out for the festival. But yeah, this is obviously on top anyway.
So the ghost of Beccles is on you.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Just going to go for a wander now around the outskirts of the town. There's a couple of pubs I've seen that have shut down on my way in, so I'll go and find them. Down here you've got a retail park on the outskirts of the town, so, well, a Tesco should I say, but they are necessary of course, but you've got loads of local businesses in between though, so that's good. The weather's obviously been completely shocking today. A lot of nice old buildings. It's very similar to Bury St Edmunds really. Obviously it's Suffolk after all, just. I'll give Tesco the credit. They've put together something to do with the local history for the town. So what's this? William Clowes Printers. Of course, we've got the diversity box sticking in there as well. Nice one. Just over here, got the Caxton Road. I have to look at what the history is behind that, because over here you got the Caxton Arms, which is now shut down, so must be something to do with the town's history. So looking at that, it's got to be something to do with books, printing, something along them lines. Just to make sure, pick up on the positives, the pubs that are still around. So you got the Fox and Hounds pub here, and just over there you've got the Royal Oak pub, which is now a pizza place. Back into the town now, got a bit of a break, but got two rather large buildings here, not being put to use, just commenting on it. Both are all boarded up and disused. There's one, was a co-op back in the day, and there's another, made in 1895, so a bit of a waste really. Got a cinema here, not entirely sure if it's open still, but all padlocked up, open by appointment, Saltgate Art. And just over here you got the Bear and Bowls pub, which must be Beccles equivalent to the bus station down here. Like an open air one. And just taking a walk down Northgate, I think it is, down towards the canal, over the bridge, that sort of area. But yeah, nice narrow streets, similar to Bury St Edmunds again. They've done a good job of putting these historic plaques everywhere, but probably colour would have been better to go, I don't know, maybe black, because they don't really catch your attention that easily. I've seen that twice now, the score. I don't know if it means something to do with navigating canals, or yeah, a bit of a bad drop onto the canal down there. So this must be the side street down from the Royal Oak pub, which I was at earlier, down that way. Stave Smith and East Dew, corn and coal merchants, dealers in malt and hops of the best quality. I bet that's been there for a century. Looking really mouldy, that is. Could do with a bit of a clean. But yeah, it's brilliant introduction to the town, isn't it? When you turn up and you got something like that, really historic. Yeah. So this is down the far end of the town. A shit pub, but I reckon that's got to be shut. That has. It's just kind of what remains of it, really. Shame, really, because it's right by the canal. So it must have been a brilliant beer garden and that. We're gonna have a look. Brilliant view. Well worth coming down here. So this is the bridge I'm walking over, and then down there that'll be a great view with the church in the background. There's no path on that side though, so I'll have to take the photo from here. Just while I'm thinking about it, I'd say the purpose of this channel now, there's enough people going around vlogging the decline of the UK, so I think probably what I'm going to start doing is showing what's still there, or that, you know, it's not a lost cause, it's 50-50. If it was all over, then I wouldn't, you know, have views like this. And it seems Eastern England's in a really good place, to be fair. I watched some videos like, is it Ben Fisher? The Wandering Turnip, he's definitely one. And it's just endless, you know, boarded up shops, and I don't know. I think the trajectory of this channel is to show all the good stuff still. So, but obviously if I do see anything bad, I have to comment on it as well. That daffodil still hanging in there on the bottom left. So we'll have a look at it. This is like a ship graveyard, but you never know, could be people living in these. So I've just kept my voice down a little bit, so we could easily buy a boat and then just live in it. It said public footpath, but getting private property vibes around there, to be fair. Something that did cheer me up yesterday, actually, Anne Jar, who comments on my channel a lot, she was saying that she doesn't really, I don't think she's capable of getting out and about these days, you know, because of her, I believe, her age and her health. And someone else said that as well, so it's quite uplifting to think this is like a virtual way of people getting out, you know, if you're indoors. So yeah, it's quite nice. Nice to think I'm helping someone out in that regard, just by walking around and filming. That's back from where I came from. They've been so unlucky, that festival, because it's now, I don't know, about 5 o'clock, and the rain's completely packed in. You know, it's all right now. It's so unlucky. Literally, as soon as it ended, probably around 4 o'clock, it stopped raining. So it would have been fine now. So there we go. It's a good shot with the church over there. Apparently a lot of this area was similar to Cambridgeshire. You know, it's all underwater like Ely. That's East Anglia for you, the landscape. It's all islands and watery sort of landscape. Before the Dutch came here and drained it into canals, you know, this would all been like a big water world. Very difficult to navigate. There's the best view I'm going to get for you, I reckon. I also think people often say Northerners are more friendly than Southerners. I don't really believe that myself, from what I've experienced at all. There's good and bad everywhere. But I do think the reason why people are different is, if you lived on an island, say Ely or back in the day, you'd be much more wary and hostile to people turning up, and so they've earned your trust. Whereas Northerners living in the Dales, Jocks, up in the Highlands, it probably would have been easier to contact other tribes, so there'd be a lot less wary of outsiders. So that's my theory on it anyway. But the north-south thing doesn't really exist to me. I think, you know, Southerners have been absolutely brilliant. And that's quite a good angle there with whatever pub that is, with the church just up here. It's almost got to be a look of Ely Vars, to be fair, with the cathedral that's normally obviously over the top of the skyline. I'll tell you what, I'll take that over call to prayer any day. And this is the countryside that's around us as well. Loads of countryside, and the thing is, they can't build on this the same way they can, you know, somewhere I don't know, Derbyshire, or basically somewhere less watery, you know, all these marshes and below sea level. It's a real hindrance to the powers that shouldn't be. I only read earlier this morning that apparently around Chelmsford they're looking at building another 4,500 houses, along with the 600 skyscrapers that are going up around London. Things are accelerating, aren't they? I've got young'uns, cygnets. Lovely. I found the bridge I was looking for anyway. Was there about 5 years ago, I think it was. But yeah, that was the main thing I was after. The Angles way. Like I was saying before in Bungay, it's more the Angles. The Anglos were up this way, and the Saxons were down in Essex, Wessex, Sussex. So this is on the side of Beccles Town Hall. Queen Elizabeth I on the left, Queen Elizabeth II on the right. Just down there you got one of them old coaching mile signs. But yeah, just a reference, that's the town hall anyway. Just a quick shot down Hongate. And as opposed to Timpson's, which is by Tesco, it's good to see you've got their own shoe repair place still. Obviously people don't go there, it'll shut down, so. For example being this health store, so if people go to the big ones like Holland and Barrett, the small independent ones will go. So this is Beccles Baptist Church. I wasn't really going to bother, but then I read the bit on top. I'll switch to long lens, you can read it better. Yeah, I thought they deserved a mention. So what's that, 448 years ago? And which way would it be? 4 days? Yeah, 448 days and 4 days ago. Thomas Spicer, John Denai, Edmund Pole were burned at the stake 21st of May 1556. Evil, absolutely evil. Just to read it. While they rose from prayer, they all went joyfully to the stake, and being bound thereto, and fire burning around them, they praised God in such an audible voice that it was wonderful to all those which stood by and heard them. I feel a little bit pathetic when you think we're scared of being called racist and transphobic and all that sort of stuff, and people back in the day are prepared to go and get burned alive just to say to remain free, basically. And just off from the train station, British Railways, Beccles, what it says on there. A really weird looking building down there. Well, that's about. Another shut down building, whatever this is. Gosford House. Yeah, for a different angle of that building. No idea what that is. Whether it's just general housing or Gosford Heights. Must be flats, perhaps. But it's quite a good penthouse on the top, similar to the church, really. Quite a Soviet-style, depressing-looking building, but there you go.